So legends, today a few exciting things has happened. I'm in my local newspaper. That's quite cool, but it's not just my local newspaper. I'm in like the Ipswich one, the Sudbury one, the East Anglian Daily Times, the EADP 24, whatever that is, the Cambridgeshire version, the Essex version, Norfolk, like, it's all over the place, which is so cool, so cool. Let me show you what it is. I used to read this newspaper for all the Ipswich stuff, and now I'm in it reading my own article. Mad. Here is the article. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out and read it for yourself. But yeah, quite cool, eh? Brownie, well, Brownie should be Brownie, but we'll forgive him. Brownie business aims to become world's most loved food brand. Who's that? A podcast dropped. One of my first ever podcast features dropped. It's cool. It's so cool. I will show you a clip. I'll insert a clip for you to watch, and I'll again leave a link in the description. It would mean so much to me if you check them both out. Let me know what you think.
So now what's next? You know, I've created this business that I'm selling to friends at the moment, and family via Instagram, or were you getting people you didn't know them through your Instagram channel buying?
So what I did is I had to look at what I had around me, and I had students around me who loved free things and they loved social media. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll bring in a load of samples and get them to have them. Like, everyone was just hoarding around. I felt like it was like piranhas. But I'd stop everyone and make sure that they were following me, but also shared my account. And I think when people would see that and they see the name, they'd clock on and just follow it because it was just such a unique name.
Do you know how unique that is in itself? That is a pure trait of an entrepreneur, of a founder who really has aspirations to grow. Is that?
Yeah, this is a big step. You know, I never ever thought I'd be in a newspaper or doing podcasts, and now I get asked to do them all the time. So yeah, I'm just so grateful for everything. And I would not be here without your support, so thank you so much. But we've got a long way to go yet. I want to be doing the biggest podcast in the world, and I want to be in the national news. So yeah, they're the next steps, but one step at a time. And soon we'll be conquering the world, one brownie at a time. These days are feeling cold. 18, put the 7 to JD, burning the pastries, telling me you hate these. Jeez, but didn't even tell you they hate me, because they hate me, they hate me. Don't need to know about the colours that they paint me. I've been too busy getting dizzy off that JD, and the places you could take me, so I know for you. Sure, look. Yes, sir. Said it first. These youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm over here just trying to pin a verse. Cause I'm done being extra with the extroverts. The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to say an extrovert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't mean no extra. Today, for some reason, I am feeling extremely anxious. I don't know why, but I think it's important to show you guys these sort of times. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Giving me goosebumps thinking about it, but in moments like this I think it's important to reflect on how far you've come and also trust yourself in where you're going. Yeah, you know, we've come a long way in the last 2 weeks alone. Like, I was featured in the newspaper, and I also was in my first podcast which got released, but also we've been doing 800 brownies a week for 4 weeks. We're halfway through for the Chocolate Smiths collaboration, which is just such an amazing opportunity to get me back on my feet after kitting out the unit, and also getting some good publicity and some good traffic to my Instagram socials and links, etc. in the build up for one of our busiest times, Black Friday and Christmas, which by the way we have some huge plans for. I'm so excited to announce them. But yeah, like, just talking about Black Friday, Christmas, it's important to like
keep fixated on the future but also in the present moment. I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did. As I was talking about it, yeah, I started to drift off a little bit there. But yeah, it's important, like, it's normal to feel this way, and yeah, it's just part of the process. But yeah, it's been a really busy day. We cranked out a load of BWOWNIES today as well. Wi-Fi is coming tomorrow, so I sorted that, which will be an absolute lifesaver, because I can actually crack on with some actual other work as well as just being in the kitchen. I can actually crack on with a lot of other stuff, like when the brownies are in the oven, for example, or when I'm waiting for them to cool down before I put them in the fridge. Stuff, moments like that. Just got to really be efficient with my time, especially now I've gone full time, to really try and help with that work-life balance, because I've been pretty much working from the minute I wake up till like 10 o'clock, with obviously, I do obviously have breaks, but I have a 2-hour break to go to the gym, and obviously little breaks on TikTok, which turn in from 5 to 10 minutes extremely quickly, which is scary actually. But yeah, it just shows you how important that is. I need to stop rambling on, but anyway, yeah, it's been an interesting day. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, but we'll see.
Right, come on, hold it. All right, hold. Good attitude.
So at the moment, like I spoke about in the last video, I'm doing that collaboration with the Chocolate Smiths, which requires me to produce 800 brownies a week for 4 weeks. We're halfway through now, but I think one thing that is often forgot about is that we're both independent, small run businesses. Like, I'm the only one at the minute in my team, so it's just me doing everything. And Steffi as well has got a very small team around her, and we're trying to produce huge quantities at a fast pace to produce a quick turnaround for you guys. And I think it's just important to remember that, because there's lots of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see, which is what I want to show you, you know, preparing them for delivery. So we've got to book that, get a pallet collected, put them all on the pallet, wrap it, something I'd never had to do before this. So that was a cool lesson to learn. But also, like, just communication between both of us. Yeah, it's important, because without communication you don't know what the hell's going on. So yeah, it's a big learning curve for me. This is my first big collaboration and I can't wait to do many more. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, we've got some cool stuff lined up. I am currently, as you can see, just about to upload, or well, get ready to upload the first ever video of this series. I think something that a lot of businesses forget about is the fact that you can reuse content. So like, I will take this series that I'm doing and I will chop it up into a 60-second clip and use that for TikTok and use that for Instagram Reels, for example. So I'm using content that I've already made, but just tinkering it slightly to suit different platforms, so I can run the series upon multiple platforms, and hopefully as well, like a 20-minute YouTube video, think how many different clips you can get from that are TikTok worthy and Instagram Reels worthy. So I think that's another important thing to consider, is the fact that you can just repurpose content. So many businesses forget that. They're so focused on producing new content all the time, whereas you've got this huge bank of content that you can just reuse, and obviously you've got to keep it exciting and produce new things. That is crucial, and I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying, like, we've got this huge bank of content that we produced throughout all the years. Why not just use that and repurpose it to the trends that are in now? So yeah, something to think about, and something that I do quite a lot. So yeah, definitely give that a go if you're a small business owner out there. Hi mate,
Thank you.
Can you see me alright?
I can see half your head, that'll do.
Half my head. Is that alright?
There you go.
Oh, perfect, sorry. Yeah.
Scope really, if there'd be any potential of kind of doing some sampling for you guys. I appreciate it's a kind of start-up, so there may well be some limitations in terms of funding or marketing spend, but I thought I'd give you an outreach anyway, just in case there might be something that we can do with you. In terms of kind of unit volumes or scale, Like where are you based? Where are you kind of operating from? Do you have like?
It's quite small because it's literally just me at the minute. So I've just finished university. We've increased like our production quite a lot. But yeah, we are quite a small brand at the minute. We're just sort of getting back on my feet after kitting out a new place and stuff like that.
I think from our perspective, what we'd be interested to do is give you some info. If I send over some info for you in terms of kind of how it will work, kind of when the time is right, because I mean, we're talking, just to be kind of completely transparent, we've been talking like thousands of units. Sample with. So the scale probably isn't quite there yet, but I mean, it's good to have it in your locker.
It's quite small, but hopefully we'll get there soon.
I think probably when the time is right, if and when in the future that sampling is something you're looking to do, then at least you now know that Deliveroo do that. Perfect.
Yeah, we got some big plans, so I definitely would love to do something like that. Sounds pretty cool. That was interesting. So that was a call with Deliveroo, which is a huge company, and sampling is something I've never really thought about before, but lots of people, those last 2 calls I just had were asking about samples, and maybe that is something that we should be doing more of. We've got an amazing story and we've got an amazing product, and sampling is a way that we can get both of those things into customers' face for a minuscule price, and could potentially have a really good return on our brand. I think with that, a very important thing is that we are able to keep our website open all the time. So I think this is going to be very, very important for BWOWNIES going forward. We need to be able to keep our website open all the time, because if we're going to be relying on social media posts and things like that, the odd one is going to go viral, and if that's going to increase traffic to our website and people can't buy because there's nothing on there, then we're going to be missing out on so many potential orders and potential future customers. And it's the same with this sampling, because if we're going to be giving out BWOWNIES to loads of people, especially through Deliveroo, who are having tens of thousands, hundreds of thousand customers monthly, that could be a huge amount of traffic going through to our website, who again can't order. So that's going to be so important. But in order to do that, we're going to have to increase the team, get all our systems in place and make sure they're all efficient. So yeah, it's going to be a really fun 12 months of trying to just get those things set up ASAP. But it's important to remember that I'm not in a rush. I'm 21. I've got, I'm probably one of the youngest people in my industry. So it's important to bear that in mind. But I also want to do everything whilst I'm young. So it's a fine line. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. Pretty cool, right?
Jesus Christ, mate. Celebrities are easier to get hold of than you. So where are you up to now in terms of sales? What's your strategy? Where's your focus at the minute?
And then in the next few years, the main goal is to get into retail. But at the minute, we're just selling solely directly to consumers through social media. I think what we've done really well is building that community. I really believe in this product, and I think everyone else does, and I think that's why we've built this just such an amazing community. Despite when you look at our engagement, especially on Instagram, no one's really growing on there at the minute. It's all TikTok, but we are, and that just shows you how powerful BWOWNIES is. Obviously we've limited the stock, but we're selling that out in minutes. So yeah, it just shows you the demand's there. It's just whether we can keep up with it now. Ignore my dirty screen, but we also have a little Easter egg that I'm not sure many people have found. So you see this little thing here, this let me see if I can zoom in here. Manage consent, this little cookies thing, yeah, click on that, it brings up this. So we know you want our brownies, but will you also accept our cookies? It's a cool little Easter egg, I thought, and a little something different that I wanted to put on the website. So yeah, I'm not sure anyone's seen it, but there you go, it's cool. I wanted the website to be different, and things like this make it different. So guys, I am just about to package all these brownies. I've just got a box, turn these into boxes. I think I showed you in the last video, but I've got to do this. like 100 times. I've done 20, so I've got 80 more to go. But apart from that, I've packaged up, sorry, one thing, right, that I keep forgetting to do is look in here. I keep looking at the screen, and it's really annoying me. Because yeah, that's another good tip actually. Eye contact is crucial, so make sure you're looking directly through the camera. It's so easy to look at the screen because I just done it then. But anyway, yeah, so I've got 80 more to go. It's been an interesting day. Packaged up a load of BWOWNIES. I just done it again. I packaged up a load of BWOWNIES, ready to go out tomorrow for the Chocolate Smiths collaboration. So that'll be the 3rd week done. One more week after that, and then it's go time, baby. BWOWNIES to the moon. Another few things that happened today. Wi-Fi arrived, installed, and it's banging. How good is it to have Wi-Fi now? Especially, like, it's just going to be a game changer now. I've got my little office space there, so I can get out the house and just work on so much. I've got so many cool ideas that I want to work on, and yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting. So yeah, this little series is going to be an absolute game changer because no one else is documenting building a global brand. There's a lot of global brands already documenting their process, but I'm documenting that bit that they forgot to document, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited by it. So yeah, it's cool. It's going to be like my own BWOWNIE documentary coming to Netflix soon. So it's Thursday, it's 9:10, and I've just finished up in the kitchen today. I have done quite a lot today. Recently, I think because of the sheer quantity of this Chocolate Smiths order, you know, 800 to 1,000 brownies a week for 4 weeks is no joke. That's crazy. And I think it's been really good because it's allowed me to get my processes all right and get everything, like get into that routine of making them more. I know where everything is now and I can move about well, which is good because obviously it's a big change coming back into the unit and have to create all these brownies and get them all out and ready to go. But yeah, it feels more real now, which is cool. It's going to be interesting when obviously this is over because we're going to be going back to just selling directly to you guys, which is going to be interesting. I'm super excited. I've got some really cool projects lined up and really cool things for Black Friday and Christmas, which I will show you guys and document on here. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm really excited and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, the Chocolate Smiths thing has been such an amazing opportunity and I'm so grateful to have that chance. And hopefully I've made the most of it. But it's been really hard because I've had to work really long days to get these brownies out, which has meant I haven't had much time to work on my laptop or put stuff on Instagram, just create content and stuff like that. But I've done little bits here and there, but not as much as I want to. So it's going to be interesting to see how much I can push when I've finished my last week next week. Yeah, which is cool. It all just seems to be coming together, which is nice. But I've still got a few things to sort out. I've got to sort out the courier service, which is going to be obviously important. And I need to sort that out ASAP, so hopefully I can work on that tomorrow. And there's a few other bits which need working on. But we're getting there, we're getting there. It's all a work in progress. I'm a work in progress, but I know where I want to go and I know where we need to be. And that is what every day I wake up and work towards. But yeah, I like this as well because you guys get to see a different side of me. You're still seeing that silly, funny side to me, but you're also seeing that business and passion and drive that sit within me. The determination, commitment, dedication, all these things, which is cool. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see what you guys think. But yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm excited. I just got the news from the Chocolate Smiths that the pallet company can't come and collect all those brownies I just packaged up, and I won't lie, this has made me so stressed. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I don't want to, I don't have the capacity to store all of those boxes in the boxes. I don't have a walk-in fridge at this new unit, so I can't put them all in there. I stored them all in the honeycomb paper because I can layer them all up then, and it's just saves a lot of space, but there's no way I have enough space to store all those 100 boxes. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that.
and I don't feel comfortable leaving them out for 3 extra days, especially in this weather. So yeah, I'm at a bit of a predicament. I'm not sure what the hell to do. But yeah, these are like the sort of spontaneous problems that come out of nowhere that can just mess everything up. But yeah, this is what it's like running a business, so gotta get on with it and solve the issue. So yeah, let's do that. So my week is officially over. It's 6 PM Sunday. I've been in the unit all day. I haven't really filmed much over this weekend really. Yeah, yesterday I did a Wim Hof like introduction day. It was pretty sick actually. I'd recommend everyone go and look into Wim Hof. It's all about like cold water exposure and this breathing technique, and it's like being proven to fight off disease, improve immune function, and just work on this. It's a workout for our minds, because often we forget to work them out, and with doing what I'm doing, it's so important I have this in the right place. So yeah, it was massively outside my comfort zone, and I'm so happy I'd done it. Yeah, and I'll put some images on the screen, etc., so you can see what we got up to. But yeah, it was so sick. But yeah, I'm just about to launch the first ever YouTube video, the first series of this, building a brand. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm super nervous because I always get really anxious when I do these new sort of projects, because I'm like, well, what if no one watches it? But the truth is, no one really cares. I enjoy it, and that's all that matters. I shouldn't really care about what other people think, or whether other people are going to watch it. Just try and ignore the numbers. Put out content I think's good, I think's valuable, and that's all that matters. Just stick to my values. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool though, even like if no one does watch it, just to come and watch it back and watch the whole journey. I think that would be quite cool, but we'll see where it goes. I'm just going to stay consistent with it, but for those reasons as mentioned. But yeah, I've done loads of stuff today. I'm working on some very cool stuff for Christmas actually, trying to get ahead, because now it's my job, I can get ahead. Don't have university to worry about, so